Hello, I'm Ralph Cabbage, and today we're going to talk about refugiums and why you care. I'm going to show you today this AquaLife Refugium, and just so you know what refugiums are, refugium is a place to put mud. We like the Carib Sea product. We like Julian Sprung's product. That's not what we're going to get into, but that's what you would put in the bottom of these refugiums. And then you grow algae. What algae does, macroalgae in your aquarium, will reduce phosphate and nitrate for your reef aquarium. So it's a natural way to do it. Epcot Center, from turf scrubbers all the way back. Everyone knows this works, and everyone knows it benefits the aquarium. A couple of things you need to know. Your refugium light will stay on all the time if you have macroalgae, so that they don't spore and go away, so you leave them on. Alternately, some people will use them on at night and off in the day, so reverse cycle. I leave mine on all the time. You harvest Caulerpa algae out of the refugium. By harvesting it, you're removing those pollutants. Don't let it get too crowded and too clogged up. Constantly harvest it. And now we're going to get into the AquaLife series and why I like them. First of all, this is a glass refugium. That's right, glass. It's already pre-drilled. There are 3 sizes of these that I'll show you in a moment. They come with glass lids. They come with a lip on the front seam for the glass lid to rest, or if you don't use the glass lid, that will allow you to keep water from so easily splashing over the front rim. Now, why do you want a glass refugium? Everyone who's had one knows they get completely covered in algae. This thing's designed to grow algae, and if you want it to look nice, you got to clean it. Well, acrylic sumps, when you clean them like crazy, they get scratched up. So you take your expensive sump, if you've got a Bashi or one of the upper end eShop sumps, you take something you spend a lot of money on and you destroy it by cleaning it. With glass, you don't have to worry about that. You can use a scraper on these. You can put these remotely, then drain into the drain back into your filter. And more importantly, you get the height. So this is not taking up valuable volume in your sump. And what do I mean by that? When you turn off your power, your sump or your trickle filter has to hold a certain amount of water from the back siphoning and from the drains. By not having your refugium in your filter, you have more space available for when the power kicks off. Another advantage, you can turn this off. This unit is powered by a pump that would sit in your filter. You pump the water here into the inlet, and at any point, if you needed to treat your tank or you wanted to clean this and didn't want all that debris to go back into your aquarium, you could remove the pump, put it in your separate refugium, just keep it circulating and keep it separate from your water in your main system. That would be important if you were doing a fish-only system and wanted some of the benefits of the refugium and you didn't have a lot of invertebrates. So there's other advantages to that. Now let's get specifically into these units. There are 3 sizes. They're intentionally taller, so on a lot of sumps you don't even have to drill them. You can just drain right back into them. There's a real lock line return with a 1/2-inch tank adapter and a 1/2-inch inlet. So you can power this by any small submersible pump from your filter back into the aquarium. Then you have the glass lid, as I spoke about earlier. It has intentional cutouts on the side for cords if you decide to put a power head in them, or more importantly, if you don't want your light to sit on the glass lid, you could clip an eShop's light here. You could clip this up AquaLight, which comes with feet, which I'm not showing here because I didn't want it in my face. It goes on either side and then it'll just flip up and out of the way. This is the ZX series by Up Aqua, and you want a daylight lamp, daylight fixture, 10,000 Kelvin or lower for your refugium. You don't want all the fancy actinic. If you really want to take it up a notch, you can clip a Kessel LED. There's 2 different versions for freshwater planted tanks and refugiums. There's a 3rd version now, and you could clip it on either end with the arm and use it right on these glass tanks. Remove the lid, and they'll show you the drain. So this drain, it's all black. It's not painted, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. It has an inlet that's intentionally placed suspended, so there's less chance of it getting clogged. There are holes to allow it to drain back to the sump, and that's what this is for. Make sure you Teflon tape Both of these 90s never Teflon tape your tank adapters. I don't care what the application is, you never Teflon tape a tank adapter. They have a gasket. This nut should spin freely. You tighten down to the flange size, what this is called in a gasket. That's how every tank adapter works. None of this is glued, it's removable, it can be customized. The T at the top is intentional. When the lid goes on here, it leaves an 1/8 inch gap, and that is your safety overflow. So if you see the water build up to here and it's gonna overflow, and it'll actually overflow back where it goes, not into the floor, you know you need to clean this unit. So that's what that is for. So there's 3 different sizes. This is the large size. This is the medium size, which is more like a tower. And you see here, you can see they're drilled. Now again, they come with all the fittings, but I'm just showing you the different sizes. And then there's a small size. If you don't have a lot of room in your cabinet but still want a Refugium, there's the small size. Why would you want a small Refugium if it doesn't have enough algae to reduce nitrate? All of these grow little critters, all the little copepods, all the little organisms that you want to drain and go back through your pump and back to feed your corals where the fish can't get to them. So that's another great benefit of Refugiums. I love Refugiums. Most people that have them do. The AquaLife series all glass Refugiums are going to fill a niche that nobody else has, and they're going to be long-lasting and durable. I'm Ralph Cabbage. Follow me at Aquaman Knox and be looking for the next installment. Have a great day.